Okay, so today I'm gonna be reacting to evil kid pushes handicap downstairs. Um, I'm sure we've all been there, either being pushed downstairs or a very common occurrence. Happens at least 15 times a day for me. But I don't know if I'm sure this has actually happened, but
I don't think this part of the campus has an elevator.
You're right. They don't. I guess we'll just have to take the stairs then.
Uh,
Hope that Aaron guy taught you how to fly.
no, 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 no!
this is like the exact style of like Dhar Mann. That scream at the end. Ah.
No, no!
I was like, the acting was kind of rough. The acting's rough in like all the videos. Like some of them, I feel like I could act better than them. That was a classic Starman intro kind of thing. Why do they always do that? It's like, yeah, I guess because it's showing the most interesting part or something. But like, they didn't have that to captivate the audience. I've thought about doing something like that where I'd put like an interesting part of the video in it, but like the thing is that like no part of my videos are interesting.
Whoa. Crap. Jesus.
Is that what Lewis? What Louis? Is it Lewis or Luis? I think it's supposed to be Luis, but I call him Lewis. Is that what Lewis thinks everyone in wheelchair like that? He couldn't have had him watching a normal video. It had to be like specifically a wheelchair.
What's up, Jump?
Oh, hey, Jose. How are you?
Why does he sound terrified?
Don't you hate Jose? How's it going with me?
Oh, I see. Why is it that bullies always do like one of three things in movies and shows and stuff? They like steal your lunch money, force you to do their homework, or they like actually bully you, which in movies would be like shoving you in lockers or something, chucking you in a trash can or something like that. I'm pretty sure that it's like happened in schools every once in a while where like they'd chug they'd chuck a kid in a trash can, but like there's no lockers at my school or like any other school around me. I know that there's some schools that like actually have lockers, but like not as many as there are in movies. Like every single movie has like lockers. I feel like lockers would be more of like a fancy school kind of thing, or like I feel like Harvard would have lockers because it's like I don't know, lots of knowledge and lots of fanciness and expensive stuff.
Where's my homework?
It's right here. I put it in a separate folder for you. You know, I like to keep things organized.
Atta girl, you deserve a standing ovation. Get it?
And that was hilarious. He could like barely get it out because he was laughing so much. It was just like the most boring joke. It's annoying when people would be like, "Get it?" for a joke, and it's like I don't know.
Yes, I get it. Because I'm paralyzed from the waist below, so I can't stand.
Exactly. You keep this up, I'll be getting honors in no time. Which reminds me, I'm gonna need you to sit next to me in math class for fourth period. We got a finals today, and I need you to get an A.
Jose, I can't afford to get caught.
We're not gonna get caught, dummy.
This is just temporary until doctors come up with a solution.
He said he was paralyzed, which would mean that your legs would not work. So I feel like it wouldn't be a temporary thing.
Look, all papers have to get passed to the front of the class, so when you're done, just give me your test and I'll write down your answers.
What was that? That was like the cartooniest thing I've ever seen. It's weird that the acting is like consistently bad, even though there's many different people that would do it.
Do we have an understanding?
You got it, Jose.
Atta girl. Hey, race to the class.
Why does he have the most fake laugh I've ever heard? And also, it's like the same joke within a minute. That'd be so annoying to have someone just like constantly making the same exact type of joke. Kind of embarrassing that he still thinks that the jokes are funny. Does Lewis think that all handicapped people ever like think about is like literally the only thing he's watched on like YouTube or whatever is literally just like people in wheelchairs just like doing tricks and stuff.
What'd you do that for?
'Cause I felt like it's Stephen Hawking's. What are you gonna do about it?
Literally, the only jokes he's ever made are just like about the guy being handicapped.
That's what I thought. What are you watching?
That's Aaron Fotheringham, and he's one of the most famous skaters in the world.
Would you call that skating? It's like it's like the same thing, but with like, not with like skates or a skateboard. So I guess you could, but I feel like it'd be weird to call it that.
He's the first ever guy who did the somersault on a wheelchair.
And what, do you think you're gonna be like him or something? Look, you're just a handicap, a cripple, who's never gonna amount to anything in his entire life.
That's embarrassing coming from him. He literally is he like is unfunny, uninteresting, unintelligent. He literally gets his homework from the guy does his homework, and he makes the same exact joke every single time that he sees him. And also the other guy was the like guy that he was watching the videos of was literally also like handicapped, probably. There's a chance that he wasn't, but like that'd be weird if he wasn't.
And don't let someone else tell you otherwise. The sooner you understand that, the better off you'll be.
Jose, is there a reason why you're always so angry?
Excuse me?
I mean, like, is it because you were born with a smaller brain than the rest of us? Or is it because your mother dropped you when you were a child?
He kind of got him there.
Oh man, you are so dead, Brian.
Brian! Jose!
The guy he literally heard him say, "You are so dead." Reached out his fist to punch him and was like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Just the two boys I was looking for. You know, I was going over some of your guys' test results from earlier, and I noticed something very particularly strange about your guys' answers. There's no way Jose did this alone. He must have had a helper. And seeing as you boys hang out together so much, I put two and two together. So who wants to explain this?
Mr. Spellman!
My name is Spellman. Spellman sounds like that one sounds like the most cartoony name I've ever heard. Or it would be like when like a movie character would be like trying to think of an excuse for something and they'd just like make up the name Spellman as an English teacher or something.
You're right. You caught us. Brian here didn't want to study for the test last night, so he asked if he could copy off of me.
What?
It's true. I felt bad. Because, I mean, look at him. He's a disabled person. How could you say no to a disabled person?
I felt bad because you see, he's a disabled person. I thought he was gonna say that because he's disabled, he's automatically dumb.
Mr. Spellman, that's not true. He was the one who copied off of me. He threatened me earlier. He was going to beat me up if I didn't let him.
Whoa, BS. Mr. Spellman, I would never do that. He's just mad because his mom got the hots for me.
I feel like just looking at his backpack, like someone that has that kind of backpack would be named Hunter, or like one of those kinds of names, and be a bully, along with the jacket. Like were they to be like lots of people that would be into the military and stuff in like school, to where they'd have like camo everything. They're like that kind of person.
Both of you guys are going into my office. I'm going to have both of you guys retake this test, and we'll see who's telling the truth.
Both Brian and Jose were sent to detention that day. Mr. Spellman was determined to figure out who the liar was. Since Brian knew what he was doing, he was breezing by the test with no problem. Jose, on the other hand, had no idea what he was doing and struggled the entire time. He was beyond frustrated.
Me on every test I take.
Well, boys, after reviewing your test, it appears here that Brian here was telling the truth, and Jose was lying. Brian, you're free to leave. Jose, why don't you hang tight for a bit? You know, I had my suspicions about you, but this really confirms it. Jose, you were caught red-handed cheating in my class.
And he just didn't do anything? Wait, is he referring to just now? Because if he's referring to back in class, then he just wasted one of his other students' time for no reason. That'd actually be dumb. Something like that happened to me. Like nothing like this story, but like a lot of kids were using ChatGPT for an assignment in class, so the whole class had to retake it And it was dumb because it was like half a week later after the test, we had to retake it. So my score on the second one definitely was not as good as it was on the first one because I forgot half the stuff. And I had no reason to like want to do it because it's like I'd already done that same exact test. So it'd just be annoying. So it's just like pure annoyance of having to do it for the second time made me not do as well. And I didn't use ChatGPT the first time. It's blocked on the Chromebook. I would want to, but I didn't use my phone in class because I don't know.
I'm gonna have to flunk you.
What? Mr. Spellman, you can't do that. I need this grade to get into college.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you cheated on your final exam. Now, excuse me. I need to go call my wife.
The ominous music plays. Or not ominous or whatever. Spooky music or something.
Mr. Spellman grew a heart and decided he'd give me an extra week to retake the test.
What, really?
Yeah. He didn't say who, but apparently someone ratted us out.
What, really? Ah, that's crazy. I wonder who he was.
He didn't say who, but whoever it is gonna pay.
That is the most cartoony response. Would that not be suspicious? The guy literally, he knew, I don't know their names or anything, but he knew that the bully, like, he knew that he was the one that told the teacher on the bully. So for him to not think that like the guy would figure it out without telling him is kind of dumb.
So I guess things aren't bad after all. Where you at? I'll take you.
Aw, you don't have to do that.
Nah, it's my treat.
Well, I was planning to go to the skate park and see what kind of ramps they have. Well, maybe I'll try them out.
I got you.
Wouldn't you have to get like a custom, like a special, like, you'd have to get a special wheelchair for that. Like one that has like, maybe not a special one, but like a seatbelt kind of thing to like keep you strapped in the wheelchair. And also probably some supervision other than just like some random bully. Because if you get hurt, like, you just like can't get up without like it'd be hard to get up.
Man, I thought you were mad at me.
Mad at you? No. Why would I be mad at you? You know that skateboard, it's about to get wicked.
You know, I love to play basketball one day too. You know, there's a lot of sportsmen in a wheelchair who play basketball.
Yeah, totally.
Are there actual teams and stuff with that? I'm not sure if it's like a full NBA type thing, but like there's probably some teams with like, I think there's some teams with like only like people in wheelchairs that do it.
I mean, that Aaron guy looks like he's flying when he does his tricks. Hey, where are we going, by the way?
Oh, yeah, this is a shortcut.
I don't think this part of the campus has an elevator.
You're right. They don't. I guess we'll just have to take the stairs then.
That's like 5 stairs. I don't think they'd use an elevator for that. They'd use like a ramp.
Hope the Aaron guy taught you how to fly.
No!
It sounds like he's kind of like doing a weird laugh.
That's what you get for being a handicap! Don't you ever rat on me again, weasel!
That's what you get for being a handicap. Why didn't you say it for like snitching? And also that fall is like, that's not, how would that be possible for the, I'm trying to think of how it's possible. Like, I was thinking he'd like flip over backwards, but he would have landed with like his head on the stairs and his feet on like the pavement thing. Like there's no way that he would have landed like that. Like they should have had it where like he was laying there and the wheelchair was on top of him. Because with this, it just looks goofy. Looks like he's just like taking a nap on the floor with the wheelchair sitting next to him.
I think I broke something. Oh my god.
Who's he running from? The kid in the wheelchair is not going to go up and get him. And I don't think anyone else saw him. It could be that he's like trying to make sure that no one would be able to look around and see that he was there. But like, he's not even on the school property or anything. Which I guess the school could be like right around the corner, but still goofy. No one's chasing him. just actually dies. This is why you don't. This is why I don't push handicapped people, because then a random car is gonna come out of nowhere and just absolutely destroy you. You're gonna get run over by a car if you shove handicapped people. So don't do it. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. He's gonna be in a wheelchair, and then he's gonna be like apologizing to the guy, and then they're gonna be friends and watch the same videos. Then they're gonna talk about the tricks that they're doing.
Wow, that's an amazing story. So you're telling me after spinal surgery, they put you on a rehab and this is 3 months later? I'll give you guys a minute.
Hey,
Hey,
how you been?
I mean, I'm alive. I guess that's a plus. I just wanted to stop by and say I'm sorry about everything. I never knew what it was like to walk into your shoes until now.
I'm struggling to not make a joke about that.
Well, keep your head up. One day at a time. Things will get better, you'll see.
Isn't the whole point of being in a wheelchair is that like your legs don't work and he's physically holding his legs out? They could have gotten those like attachments. I don't know how much they cost, but they're probably not expensive. It's just like things that you can place your leg on, or gotten a taller wheelchair or something.
Thanks.
Oh, they didn't tell like an actual story about the ending part. If it was Dhar Mann, they would have. Everything that I mentioned about like my guess about what would happen, that would probably happen in a Dhar Mann video. But this one is a bit different. It would have been Dhar Mann narrating the thing if it was just like narrating through the whole thing as it's showing like clips of them and stuff. I don't know how I know that much about like Dhar Mann videos. I don't think I've ever watched them. I watched people like make fun of them and stuff. This is the same exact type of video. I'm pretty sure that they slowed it down, but like I might watch this as the next video. They always do that. I guess it's like just like a simple effect and it's because like it's showing a future part of the video, but like I guess it's better than the door slamming sound effect. Like every single thing does. Okay. I think that is about it. You watched this far. Good job. I bet most people haven't. This video, I don't know what I was gonna say. I made a previous one of these videos. You should go check that out. I think subscribe, like, and comment and stuff like that. That stuff's very good for the algorithm and whatever. Check out other videos and do all of that stuff. I think I'm gonna go. I'll probably do some skateboarding or something like that. Bye.